let's go. Turn the dream into a real life show. Totes it. Building teams like Bunnings Rose, bringing streams to the masses, mate, we're talking billions, not just throws. Boom, sass on tap, full steam. We're powered by a purpose, not just a dream. Lifestyle lit like a sausage sizzle glow. Yeah, legend. Stream Pro, let's go. More streams than the Bloody Murray, mate. Got that pro flow, no need to wait. Click connect, now they're riding the wave. It's pre-launch time, so we dig in the cave. From Tassie to Cali, we changing the game. Plugged into purpose, not just chasing fame. This ain't no get rich quick scheme. We're serving up value, full cream dream. Aim up, let's go. Turn our vision into a cash flow show. Building legacy, not just dough. Bringing streams to the people, mate, it's how we grow. Boom sauce in every line, we're not just flashy. We redefine community first, that's the glow. So I say again, Stream Pro, let's go. Yeah, I got that drip like barbecue sauce. They ask what's cooking, I say of course. Residuals stacking ain't working until I'm in the freedom biz. Pass the bill. Big dreams, no gimmicks. I've seen companies fall in minutes. So I build a brand, not just one track. Cause legends don't rely on one stack. Slide with the tribe, now we all fly. We stream with purpose, not just Wi-Fi. If you're tired of the scroll, install, lock arms, mate. It's time to stand tall. Stream Pro, let's go. Turned our dream into a bold new show. Building teams with that Aussie glow. From Launceston Lanes to San Diego. Boom sauce, in our flow we bless lives. That's how we roll, so if you're down to make impact and dough. One more time, Street Bro, let's go.
Gotta love a bit of fun with a little bit of AI there. All right, let's get this party started. My name's Jeff Ross. I'm your caffeinated kangaroo, bouncing in here from Tasmania, Australia. All right, so let's get into something before we dive in. Have you ever laid awake at 3 a.m., mind racing, heart heavy, just thinking, how did I get here? You've ticked all the boxes, you followed the plan, but you built the thing and maybe even hit six-figure target if you're lucky. But deep down, something's off. You know, you're showing up for everybody else. You've stopped showing up for yourself. You're chasing the dollar, right? You're overwhelmed. You're burnt out. And though it looks shiny on the outside, inside you're quietly whispering to yourself, what's happened to my life? Where did my voice go? You know, I've built a life on the outside that looks good, but it doesn't really feel good. Mate, if this is hitting a little bit too close to home, I want you to know, you're not alone. I've been there too. See, my wife and I have built some successful businesses over the last 15 years together. You know, we had a successful massage clinic. We had to close that down because it became a self-made castle. You know, I had a successful digital marketing agency before COVID. I lost that business overnight, but on the outside looking in, we were stressed. You know, on the outside looking in, sorry, it looked great. We had everything together, but inside we were stressed. You know, sometimes we were the worst paid employees because we were paying our staff to keep things afloat. Other times things were great, but it was still empty because we were, you know, tied to the job. Even though that we had our own business, it was still a job. You know, in that space, you know, I've ticked all the boxes. I've built all the funnels. We've had all the clients. We've built all the followers. With freedom, it just was not there. This was a lie that we told ourselves. We were self-employed, but we weren't business owners. I want you to get that. Like, there's the cash flow quadrant, right? There's employed, there's self-employed, there's business owners, and then there's investors, right? We were self-employed, but we still had this self-made castle. You know, the ball and chain around our necks. You know, we couldn't just drop everything because if we did, the house of cards would fall apart. You know, so it's all good to have the 6 figures, the 7 figures rolling in, but unless you've got freedom, freedom of purpose, freedom of influence, freedom of you getting to show up when you want to show up, how you want to show up, what's it all for? You know, I was stuck in that loop, looking successful while slowly burning out. Actually, Sarah's just come out the other end of burnout. You know, we closed the clinic down and she fell in a heap because of that burnout. And we closed the clinic down intentionally so she could be mum and step up and be carer for our son who's got an MS journey going on and needs mum to be mum, not worker Sarah, not massage Sarah, but mum. And now Sarah's in that space where she's finding herself again out the other side of burnout. I've gone through my own journey in that space as well. And this is why we're so on fire for building our lives on purpose and helping others to do the same thing. Because building somebody else's blueprint as well, chasing the version of success that doesn't fit your lifestyle, this is what will burn you out. You know, lack of clarity will burn you out. Lack of overwhelm, going into that space of consistently overwhelm, your health, your peace, your presence as a dad. I'm speaking to the father's heart for a second. You know, I was that workaholic father missing out on my kids growing up. It broke me. I have been the son of a workaholic father, just wishing that my dad would just spend some more time with me. I get why he works so hard. I get it. And I love my father for it. But, you know, I have realized in this space, in today's world especially, things can change if we change. Change the story, change your life. Right? It's a messy change. It's a hard change, but it's so worth it. And this is actually why, one of the very reasons why I created the voice framework you hear me talk a lot about lately. You know, see, the voice framework is not another tactic. It's not another gimmick. It's not another strategy. It's a guide to help purpose-driven, heart-led humans like you and me find our voice, reconnect with who you are, clarify what you stand for, and build a business and an identity and a brand that reflects your truth, not just the trends. It is the thing that will stand the test of time. See, I've been the funnel guy. I've been the CVG guy. I've been the Facebook guy. I've been the website guy. I've had a lot of success in those spaces. But now I want to be the guy, the hero maker that helps you find your voice. See, this is me stepping up, stepping out, and creating my own path. And you can do the same thing too. See, the tactics and the strategies, they don't change. What does change is the way that you show up, is the person that you become. You know, it's the intentionality behind it. It's the heart. Because the world doesn't need another copy and paste brand. It doesn't need another ambassador for XYZ company. What it needs in today's world is it needs you. It needs you to be fully aligned, fully expressed, and finally free. So, if this is speaking to your heart, today I want to just dive into this. You know, this is not about surface level tips. This is about helping you to come home and find your voice. So if you've ever felt like your business is running you, if you've ever felt like you're hustling in the wrong, in the direction that doesn't feel like you, in the wrong direction, you know, if you're tired of selling something that no longer fits, you're in the right place. We're in the right community. This is an energy transfer, right? And today, we're not just talking about content, we're talking about clarity. See, the content doesn't change. The purpose and the intentionality and clarity does. See, this is about courage. This is about creating a brand that feels like a legacy, not a trap. And when I mean legacy, I mean the way that you show up today creates a legacy for the future, right? Not a trap. You're planting seeds of hope. You're becoming a hero maker, not just the hero. So I want you to reach out. If this is speaking to you, there's several ways that you can come play. I'm going to drop my Calendly link below in the conversations here in the comments. In the comments. I'm going to drop my Calendly link in the comments here for you. And I want you to reach out and I want you to connect. I want us just to swap stories. Let's share what we stand for and what we stand against. Let's share our origin story, where we come from and where we're heading, and who are we taking with us. Let's create a space where we can truly have a heart-to-heart connection. I'll get off the call. I'll drop the calendar link below. You can go in and book that with me. 20 minutes, not going to cost you a dime. Just give me 20 minutes of your time, and let's see how we can play and build a business and a life together. Let me be a bridge to your transformation. That's all I ever want to be. It's all I ever need to be, is a bridge to empower you, to equip you, to give you the fundamental skills to help you to find your voice, leverage your voice, and elevate your voice, and help others to connect with you through that magnetic messaging. This is some of the stuff that we teach in our coaching business. This is some of the stuff that we teach with our Finance Pro team. I've now just been engaged to be the corporate trainer for Finance Pro. We're showing up 2 days a week. That's Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That works out to be Wednesdays and Fridays, 8 a.m. Sydney time, to do the time conversion here for our international guest. And I get to show up and I get to serve in this capacity, doing what I love to do best. And that is to be a hero maker. I want to share my new mission that we've just come up with. And I'm going to reframe everything around our brand, around this core mission. Well, whether it be our done-for-you agency, whether it be our Finance Pro team, whether it be our Laptop Lifestyle Dads Academy, whether it be our online church, everything that we do is about this. See, we don't just build marketers. We build hero makers. The voice framework that we've got here that we're going to be really latching onto and working through, this framework plus the customer value journey, plus tools like AI, plus leadership qualities will equal a business system that turns frustrated marketers into confident, scalable leaders. Leaders who create other leaders. That is the mission that we're on here. And if that speaks to your heart, let's chat, let's connect, let's swap ideas, and let's see how we can play with each other. All right, let's go build a life and a business we actually want to jump out of bed and get excited for and wake up to. I look forward to our next conversation, whether that's online, whether that's face-to-face, whether that's on a one-on-one on Zoom. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for your time. Bye for now, and I'll see you on the next one.